Future educators, do you remember the foreign language that you learned in high school? And could you be able to speak it today? I know that I learned German in high school and I can only speak a little of it, so not fluently. Just imagine being able to speak a fluent language other than English if you would have learned a foreign language in kindergarten. Studies have shown that teaching and learning a foreign language in kindergarten rather than in high school gives students the ability to speak a fluent language right alongside English. Also, teaching and learning a foreign language in kindergarten improves reading and math skills, develops more cognitive functions, and it allows for students to have increased IQs that carry throughout their whole entire life. As you look at this chart of bilingual speakers, you can see that in the United States, many people speak different languages other than English. If you look at it, it says more people are bilingual by 50% than monolingual, which means one language, and that's only 44%. So, in order to teach these languages, we need to understand the better way to improve our students' curriculum. First, in the article, Foreign Languages Studying in Elementary Education, Benefits and Implications of Achievement in Reading and Math by Janice Hostler Stewart, she discussed dual language programs. Dual language programs are programs that in the morning they are taught in English and in the afternoon they are taught in a different language. For example, in 2001, an elementary school in Charlotte, North Carolina was a part of a dual language program, and it stated that 94% of third graders and 100% of fifth graders achieved better scores in reading and math that was above their grade level because they were learning two different languages throughout the day. Also, studies have shown in Stewart's article that a 6-year-old girl, Elizabeth, from Fairfax County, Virginia, was taught English and French throughout her school day. In the morning, for reading and writing, she was taught English, but in the afternoon, for her science, math, and health class, she was taught in French. And she was stated that it was easier for her to understand most of the concepts because she got to experience two different types of languages to broaden her horizon. Also, in Stewart's article, she stated that there was an increase in math standardized test scores for people who were bilingual. Also from Fairfax County, Virginia, 6-year-old Elizabeth told her readers that she was able to keep her high academic records throughout the whole entire year from being able to speak English and French. Also, teaching and studying foreign languages in elementary school allows for improved cognitive functions. For example, in the article Foreign Languages on Starting Early by Miriam Met, she applied foreign language to cognitive functions to understand what each and every culture is actually like. She stated that third graders learned about Ghana and were able to understand more about it after their teacher taught them how to say animal vocabulary in the Ghana language. Studies had shown that her class was able to achieve higher mental abilities on all of the tests that she was given. Also, foreign languages help with Common Core classes. Common Core classes range from reading, math, science, writing, and history, along with elective classes such as gym, health, music, art, and library. Foreign language improved all of those in different classrooms because they were learning it through the school day alongside English. For example, FLES, which stands for Foreign Language in Elementary Schools, and it meets 2 to 5 times a week for at least 20 to the maximum of 70 minutes, and they are able to learn foreign languages to improve their mental and oral abilities. FLES happens in most of the schools alongside Fairfax County and allows for the students to be able to understand more about their Common Core classes along with developing more of their brain functions. Also, another program is FLEX, which stands for Foreign Language Experience or Exploratory. And this is applied to also the Common Core classes, and it's a better understanding for all the material that is learned due to understanding dual language and becoming bilingual. When you look at this chart, it's the understanding of second languages throughout primary, which is also elementary school. As you see, it is starting to climb due to 2000 to 2015. All of these different languages are being studied, and all of these schools are increasing their languages and their test scores. For example, if you look at French, which is the green line, it is increasing due to the fact that it is being studied in schools. Another main idea for foreign language being taught in kindergarten is increasing the IQ scores of all the students. In the article, Key Points About Benefits of Foreign Language Learning by the Oregon Roadmap Group, they discuss that improving IQs is a high thing on their key ideas level. The Oregon Roadmap discussed how it can build mental flexibility, and it can also be able to have them perform better on tests, and they get to have those better test scores throughout the whole entire year. Also, about learning foreign languages and English at the same time at a very young age, it allows for students to retain more benefits in the brain to have higher IQs that carry out with them through adulthood and throughout their old age. Also, about increasing IQs through foreign language and learning English, a research study was done by REL Midwest, which was called the Foreign Language Study in Elementary Schools. And REL Midwest consisted of doing this study to understand better about how students can build better oral language and have better listening developments that can increase their IQ scores. Also from REL Midwest, they discussed 2 Spanish programs in the school district of Westport, Connecticut. The study was shown that kindergartners and first graders were learning Spanish alongside their English language throughout their school day. Kindergartners actually scored higher on their tests rather than the 5th graders. So even a slight difference in age can cause a different test scores throughout the whole entire school. In conclusion, teaching and learning foreign languages in elementary school can be very, very beneficial rather than learning them in high school. Foreign languages being taught to kindergartners or even 3rd graders allows for increased scores on reading and math tests. It can increase anybody's cognitive functions, and it can increase IQs that can stick with students throughout their whole entire academic life and up until their business life. If you look at this picture, it says, why learn another language? And if you look right at the top, it says it can increase your grades in other subjects. It can help you conquer those bubble tests. It can help you get into your dream college. And it's good for your brain. Foreign languages are obviously better to learn in kindergarten rather than high school because look at all of these interesting facts about how they help everyone succeed. So future educators and fellow educators, if you want your students to be successful in school, just look at all of these facts about learning and teaching foreign language at a younger age. Just look at all of these facts. Yes, I said it again because look at them. They are increasing test scores, they are increasing cognitive functions, and they are increasing IQs for all students. As teachers, they want their students to be the best that they can be. So go look at the facts and understand teaching foreign languages in kindergarten is very, very important.